For HarborFinancialOnline.com, I'm going to be talking about filing statuses today, and specifically I'm going to be talking about filing married but separate on your 1040 and how that affects your return, and specifically how it affects your refund, more importantly. Normally, when you file separate, it's going to end up hurting you more than it helps you, just because it's going to take away a lot of credits and deductions that you may qualify for. But it's something that you still want to look at and run the calculations both ways. See if you're going to get a larger refund filing married jointly or married separate, and see which way, because sometimes if one spouse earns a lot more than the other spouse, then filing separate but married will be to your benefit. So it's really something you want to do like an estimator, which on the site here I have brought up. We do have an online calculator which allows you to compare both ways and see what would be the best option for you. I want to run down with you, I have a list of how filing separately does hurt you, just so you know. Usually with the child care credit, tax credit, if you file separately you aren't going to qualify for this, so that's a pretty big thing. You won't be eligible for the earned income credit by filing separate, or any of the educational credits. So student loans and educational costs will not be a deduction for you on your return. The capital loss deduction is reduced from $3,000 to $1,500, so that's cut right in half. So you can see the IRS does not prefer you to do this. This is why they're taking away all these deductions from you. The first time home buyer credit, which is new this year, that's an $8,000 credit, but now they're decreasing it to $3,750 if you file separate. So again, they're taking this away from you. The standard deduction was cut in half by filing separate. You can't take a credit for adoptions by filing separate, and any retirement contributions, your 401k, those kinds of items, those will be reduced, not completely taken away, but they will be reduced. Some of the other items I want to consider going over with you guys is that married filing separate, I mean, it's a personal option, because some spouses don't want to have to be liable for the other person's income and what they may report. Maybe one of the spouses is running a business, and you don't want to mix your finances with the business and all that. So sometimes it is just a better option for that reason alone. Another drawback to filing separate is if you lived during the tax year with your spouse and that previous year you guys filed jointly, that following year if you file separately, there's even more items that you aren't allowed to take. So I want to go over those real quick too. The credit for the disabled and elderly, if you do that, you will not qualify for this. Also, you'll have to report all the income from Social Security benefits and railroad retirement benefits, which normally you wouldn't have to report all of that. And probably just the most important thing is how it's going to overall affect your refund. By losing all these deductions, you're going to have a substantial decrease in your refund 90% of the time. That's been my experience. I'll bring up the 1040 real quick for you. When you do this, you're going to be filling out the filing status separate. It'll be box 3 here is where you would enter that. You would just check the box, and then each of you would file your own returns, is how you do it. But if you're doing this electronically, it's going to ask you the question. You enter the information and it populates these boxes, which one. So back to our website here. Get bring that up for you guys. Here's the website where we offer more information on tax and filing statuses, a little more detail of what I just spoke about, where you can check this out. Also on our website you can prepare the return directly here, and the system's really nice and it is easy to use. If you have any questions regarding filing statuses, please send me an email at expert@harborfinancialonline.com. I'll answer any questions you have. And again, check out the website, and thanks for watching the video, and I look forward to speaking with you later.